Hi, my name is Max Gomez. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Rochelle, New York, and I race motocross. Right after the accident, things were a lot different. I didn't have a leg to walk on, so obviously I was hopping around and on crutches for majority of the summer. And then eventually, after a couple months, I got my leg. And it had a couple things that had to be worked out, and it wasn't fitting correctly at first, so obviously we had to fix those things. Eventually, we got a new leg which fit better, new feet to test out, and figured out which is the best one for me. Been working on that now with riding and how the feet, different feet work for riding. So obviously before the accident, changing it was a little different than it is now. In terms of what I have to do to get ready is obviously in the morning I have to put on all these layers of socks, which starts off with this is for the sweat. Then this is the actual liner, which is tight to protect my leg, and then these are, as my leg shrinks, I put these on to compensate the difference. And then this is the piece that slides over to really hold it all together so it won't move. This foot is a foot that Mike Schultz made for me, which really helps give me more of an ankle feel when I'm riding. So every time I get on the bike, I have to switch my normal foot with this one, which takes about 5 minutes. It's not too bad. And then after that, pretty much everything else is the same. Left side, everything is the same. And then a couple of different things were made differently. The left side of my pants is a little shorter, just to give me more room to move on this side. And obviously I don't use a boot. This has the same features as a boot, so just a little less stuff to put on, but in the end it's all pretty much the same. So wake up, hop upstairs to the shower, come back down, then pretty much just put the leg on. That's pretty much the worst part of the day, putting it on. There's a bunch of sleeves and things to put on, but once it's on, then it's pretty much normal functioning. I'm able to do everything normal, go throughout about my day, go to school at Concordia College in Bronxville. Go there all day, come home. Usually I'll be going to work at a restaurant by my house. After that, come home, take the leg off, go to sleep. Pretty average day. Well, motocross has always been my blood. There was a point in the hospital where I wanted to quit because I just couldn't do it. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it anymore. But after watching videos and everything like that, I just knew I couldn't quit, and I had to come back to the track, and I wouldn't let this injury stop me. I think it's just the rush that you get when you're racing and riding and jumping and nailing a turn. All those little things that make you feel good when you're riding and racing.
He wants it, that's good.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's adapting good to it.
He figured it out this quick, this far, you know? He's gonna be fine.
He's coming along. He's just looking ahead.
Right.
I get nervous.
Well, one of the biggest changes, obviously the right foot controls the rear brake. At first we tried to ride the bike stock with the rear brake, and it wasn't working out too well. So we talked to some people, and they told us about this part that puts the back brake up on the left handlebar, almost like a bike, which Recluse makes that actually. And what that brake allows me to do is have control, better control than if I were to use my foot. In terms of balance, it doesn't really affect me too much. The feet, with the boot on my left foot and the prosthetic on the right, they're both about pretty even in weight, so I don't feel too much of a difference. Coming around turns, right-hand turns, if I'm going around the turn and I have to dab my foot, sometimes the socket will slide off my foot a little bit, which I feel Other than that, the balance is pretty much normal. For me, I don't really look at myself as an inspiration. I kind of just look at myself as somebody who wants to accomplish their own goals. I don't go to the track and think about like, oh, this person's gonna see me and be, I'm gonna motivate them. I just kind of think of it as I'm doing my own thing and I'm not allowing anything to stop me. Everyone's pretty much been pretty supportive. The last race that I did, the qualifier at Englishtown, everyone was walking with me to the gate, wishing me luck and everything, and everybody's been real supportive with that. They've been, motivating me, keep going and everything, and it's been real good to see I got people behind me. In terms of short-term goals for racing, in May is the Extremity Games. Already signed up for that. Looking to go with Harold Glisson from Only One Inspirations. Should be a lot of fun. After that, looking to go to the regional, and then from there, hopefully if I can make it into Loretta's, we're gonna think about going there, see how I can do there. Off the bike goals, pretty much just continue speaking at schools, talking to little kids about getting over troubles that they'll have in their lives. Been talking a lot with Hanger right now, which is the prosthetic company that makes my leg, and hoping to get things going with them so that I could start going around and maybe testing out legs and things like that. Right now there's a lot of other people that have reached out to me and hopefully start to get some good things going for the future. So there's a couple people that I want to thank. Recluse Clutch, Fox Racing Shock, Harold Glisson at Only One Inspiration, Mike Schultz at Biodap, obviously Hanger for making the prosthetic, Vortex. I want to give a big thanks to Matt at MXPTV for hooking me up with the videos. They've all been great. I want to give a big thanks to Fly too for hooking me up with the gear. Jace from Impulse Graphics has been a big help too, making the bike look nice. And I also want to thank FMF. It's been 10 months since my accident, and I lost my leg, but I didn't lose my drive. And I feel like you can't let things get you down. You got to just keep pushing forward and push through all the adversity and everything and accomplish your goals.